How are children born? Is it the effort of one person or two people? So a father, a mother, a man and a woman come together to make babies. But why is it that when it comes to parenting, it looks like the responsibility falls solely or majorly on the mother? Like when it has to do with nurture, care, and then the fathers, the men, the husbands, they exempt themselves from being able. It looks like they suddenly become unable to care for a child. They become incapacitated to care for a child. They hear things like, how can I be with a baby? How can I be with your 1-year-old, 6 months baby? How? The baby is your baby. It's also your wife's baby. So when the baby is born, it doesn't suddenly become, all the hard parts, the nurturing part, give it to the mom. And when the child grows, becomes a lawyer, a doctor, or somebody, big and all of that, then it becomes, the glory of the father. Father and mother can take care of these children. So I saw a story where a woman was saying she has to leave her city to Lagos for work, and the husband says she can leave their 1-year, 6 months old baby with him, that if she does that, then she should get ready to lose the job if that's what to cost her. And they have a nanny. So I don't know why these men, some fathers and husbands feel they are incapacitated when it has to do with raising children. Why? At the point where women give birth, they are struggling with postnatal stress, the sleeplessness, the crying of the baby. The men just feel exempt, like there's an exemption covering them. How? You both mix together, join together, meet the baby. So you should be part of the parenting process. It's not just about providing funds or providing material resources. Support emotionally. Carry these children, hug them, cuddle them, be there for them, talk to them, play with them, pat them to sleep, tell them bedtime stories. Be in the process of the parenting of your child. It's not just for your wife. Please. Because when we do these things, sometimes when the children grow up, the men say, the woman has fed the children with stuff against me. These children would always remember who was there more for them. In my case, for instance, my dad did a lot of school runs. Right? My mom was, the 9-to-5er. He had flexibility of time because he was a business person and entrepreneur, and also he did the school runs, picking us, dropping us, attending school parties, PTAs, and all of that. It didn't remove anything from him as a father. It didn't make his gender change to be, he's no more the father, he's now the mother of the home or something. It was, a collabo. And when we got into boarding school, secondary school, he would also drive down to the city to drop us off, pick us up. When my mom is available, she had some time off work and all, she would also do that. But my dad was very active and has to do our homework, our school runs and everything. So parenting of children is a collabo. That's why we're having societal issues, because we're leaving this whole burden to one person. This same person would cook, would clean, would go to work, would come back, is overburdened with toddler tantrums, with breastfeeding, with postpartum depression, postpartum psychosis, battling everything, and then we feel that just giving funds is enough. Sometimes there are things that only funds cannot solve. There are things that your presence, your kind words, your empathy can solve. And that's why I always encourage people, before getting married, before falling in love, pre-marital therapy will help you a whole lot. Right? Because you need to know, who is this person? Find out what are their value systems about family, what's their family dynamics like, how do they grow up, and what do they think. It's one thing to grow up in a family dynamics that was bad and then you're willing to correct it. It's another thing to grow up in a bad family dynamics and still not see anything wrong. For instance, your dad used to beat your mom, or your mom used to beat your dad, and then you feel that's an example to copy. And there's some other person who sees that and is like, no, I wouldn't hit my spouse. No matter how offended I am, I'd rather walk away or, get people to help resolve or something, but I wouldn't hit my spouse. These are two different people. So it doesn't depreciate your gender. You're not going to drop, you're a man 100%, and then when you take care of your children, when you're there for your children, when you are a part of the active parenting, then maybe you now go 90% man, you lose 10% or 20%, or I don't know. So please, let's help build family dynamics that are solid. Let's help society, because children need the father, the mother, both actively involved. And if one person is genuinely unavailable because of work or travel or circumstances, you must augment that period you're around. Be there. The calls, connect. Okay?